Yeah, Wednesday. It's Coach Skip at WildFire CrossFit. We've got a great workout for you today. We're going to start with a warm-up. We've got 2 rounds for time. You're going to start with 1 minute of either row or bike. If you don't have a row or a bike at home, you can do some cardio. You can run in place, jump rope, whatever you need to do to get that sweat going. Then we're going to go into a 30-second child's pose. Now, if you need to do this on the ground, you can really get those arms in front. Push that head into the ground, push those shoulders up as much as possible. A better way to do this, though, is going to be to use a box or a bench where you're getting right in here and really getting that head through the window, and you can alternate between palms down and thumbs up here to get a little bit better stretch over the course of these 2 rounds. Then you're going to grab a plate or some kind of an object for windshield wipers, and how this is going to go is you're going to just have that plate as a balancing point where you're going back and forth here, really bringing those toes towards the plate and then right back down. Really work on keeping those heels off the ground. We're going to go back and forth is going to be 1 rep on these. Then you're going to go into 10 3-second Superman holds. So in that Superman, you're going to be right down, arms in front, bring it up, 3, 2, 1, and right back down. And really give me that good hold at the top of each one. Arch that back, get those shoulders back with every rep. After that, we're going to go to 10 bent over rows. Use that same plate that we did for the windshield wipers. And so you're just going to get into that good morning position, hamstrings engaged, bring that plate right up to the chest, right back down, really get that full extension at the bottom to work those shoulders out. We're going to finish off with 10 active pigeon stretch. So really get that leg up in front and just back and forth here each time, especially in that first round. Take a little bit more time there to really get those hips loosened up and to get everything moving. For the strength today, we're going to be doing some bench press. So we've got 3 sets of 10, then you're going to go up in weight and go down in reps to 3 sets of 5, and then you're going to go up again and down in weight to 3 sets of 3. Now, you can still go up in weight over the course of those 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 5, and 3 sets of 3. However, between those sets, from the 10s to the 5s, from the 5s to the 3s, we definitely want bigger jumps. On that bench press, you're going to get in here, make sure that weight is rolled towards the front of that rack, eyes are directly underneath, get that weight off the rack, go right down to that sternum, right below the nipple line, and full extension every time. We don't want to see these little halfway bench press. Make sure you get that full range of motion with every single rep on these. Really use those 10s to get warmed up and get as heavy as possible by the time you get to those last couple of sets of 3. If you're using dumbbells or even kettlebells or any kind of an object, you're just going to get on that same bench. If you've got a box at home, you can always use that as well. Make sure you bring those dumbbells right down inside the chest, almost to where your fist should be able to touch that chest on the inside, and then press up and bring those dumbbells together at the top, just like you would the bar. Right back down, and keep that motion going for those reps. If you're using lighter weight, you're going to go higher reps. So we're going to do 3 sets of 12, 3 sets of 8, and then 3 sets of 5. The other thing you can do is do this from the floor, where you're doing a floor press, and you're getting in here. Keep those heels flat. Make sure as you come down, soft bump with those elbows, and then right up and right back down. So if you've got a barbell, but you don't have a bench or a good box to put it on, this is fine. Just make sure you keep a manageable weight that you can safely bring those elbows to the ground and then bring that barbell overhead without slamming them down to the ground, because that's going to put a lot of pressure on the wrists. The body weight alternative for this is we're going to be doing 15 push-ups for 3 rounds, and you're going to go every 2 minutes. So you'll do 15 push-ups. You'll rest the remainder of that 2 minutes. You'll do that 3 times. Then we're going to go into hand release push-ups, down to 12 reps. For the hand release push-ups, same every 2 minutes for 3 rounds. And then we're going to go into 10 plyo push-ups every 2 minutes for 3 rounds. On those regular push-ups, hands right underneath the shoulders, all the way down, all the way up. Make sure you're really working that range of motion, either from the toes or from the knees. Then on the hand release push-ups, you're going to be doing the same motion, just when you go down to the ground, you're going to bring those hands up and then get all the way up there. If you need to go from the knees, same thing. Just bring those hands up at the bottom each time. And then the final one, those sets of 10, those plyo push-ups are going to be a more explosive push-up. So you're going all the way down and then get up and bring those hands off the ground with every single one of those reps. Again, toes or knees, make it as challenging as possible. Get those good quality reps in there every single time. For the workout today, you've got a max reps and remaining time for 2 minutes. So you're going to start with a 25 calorie row for guys or a 20 calorie row for girls. You're going to go as fast as possible. Then in the remaining time, you're going to do as many strict handstand push-ups as possible. So on that strict handstand push-up, get right up there, go right down to that mat, and then push away. Get that full lockout every single time. Make sure you go down just enough to touch your head there. You don't need to completely release at the bottom with this one, just enough to touch that head, and then push out again. Again, make it as challenging as possible. Get that nice flat surface and really make it a good one. We're going to go through this for 3 rounds, and you're going to have about a minute rest in between each round. If you don't have a rower, you're going to be doing a run, so a 200-meter run or 1 minute of cardio. You can always jump rope. You can do some run in place, some high knees, whatever you need. About a minute of time is what we're looking for there. And then you're going to either do the same strict handstand push-ups, or we're going to do a tempo pike push-up. On that tempo pike push-up, you're going nice and slow. 3, 2, 1, touch. 3, 2, 1, back. So really get that butt up in the air. If you want to get those feet elevated by putting them up on a box or a bench, that'll even make it more challenging. Have fun with this one. Over the course of those 3 rounds, get a lot of reps, and we will see you soon here at WildFire CrossFit.